Guys, let's bring up Hathbanger. Let's bring up Bunzy. What's up, guys? Welcome to OnChain
Yo,
Revolution.
yo, dogs. Hold
What's
up.
up? What's up?
What's
What's
up,
up?
man?
What's
So
up?
huge
What's
day for you
good?
guys yesterday. So you guys, we talked earlier in the day. You guys said you were building something. Really didn't tell me what you were building, and then boom, later that night, absolutely, you guys destroyed the mempool. And there's a lot of miners out there to say absolutely thank you for doing that because they actually made some money last night for the first time in a while. But could you guys explain exactly what you guys built and what do you guys have going on with it?
Dude, totally. So, it was, we made a mint page that minted our token Alkamist. And the way that you minted Alkamist, the way that Alkamist works, it was a fork of the free mint contract from Alkane, or from oil. and then um and then in these contracts you literally have access to the transaction that called the method in the contract. So I spent a bunch of time building Team Ralph, which was like our way of undercutting, the Pizza Pets feeding sites, because we figured out how to feed Pizza Pets, because they use the transaction ID as the feeding, right? So then um sorry, I haven't slept yet. I'm so tired. But so what it did is, when you call the method in the contract, the transaction ID actually parses the value that you're minting, and it was totally free. And then we had a really cool minting mechanism where you would be brewing spells, and you'd brew spells, and then it would show you the value that you would mint. Then you'd chain them, and then you'd get rebrews, so you could keep on, recasting to try to get like different spells. It was fun.
Yeah, it was so creative, the approach. Kind of having this wizard theme as well. But I mean, you definitely had a lot of praise from it. Like one of our community members, KDN, called it the best mint in BTC history. I know
Mm.
he also commented on it earlier, but like giving it this kind of randomization, I thought was just brilliant, because you can't really have whales go in there and be like max mint, max mint, max mint, max mint. You know what I mean? And I think it made it like one of the most fair approaches to doing a mint. Was that the whole idea behind it?
Um,
Not really, but
the idea behind it was that it was just really cool,
yeah,
and like, and because the second that I understood that I can get the transaction ID in the smart contract from the calling from the protostone, I was like, oh my God, like, you can, like, Bitcoin DeFi is finally here, and it's with Alkanes. I mean Alkanes, but it's really with protostones, which is runes that have been, you they've been extended, and now they're programmable. Like, anything and everything, and more than other chains too, just because of the nature of how Bitcoin works. It's
yeah.
incredible.
So you guys are developers, so you know about like the whole computation issue of on-chain and Bitcoin. But with Alkanes, I imagine that like the computation stuff is happening off-chain. Is that not true? Is it all happening still on Bitcoin, or is there like an off-chain indexer that's like reading it and then doing the computation and then spitting it back to Bitcoin? Or maybe like one of you guys can answer that.
It works the same exact way as like runes. So you need to
Mhm.
have word, right, which indexes the balances of runes. So this stuff is all on chain, right? But to make any sense of it, you need an indexer. That
Gotcha.
But at the same time, what this indexer also executes WASM modules. So what when you're deploying an Alkane, you're inscribing effectively with a commit and a reveal a WASM module, which is it's a WASM module that you can probably make with any programming language that can compile a WASM, but you would use Rust because of the libraries that Flex has made, and you just inscribe it in this indexer, because every contract gets a contract address, and then the indexer, and dude, it's here. Bitcoin
Yeah.
DeFi is 100%.
I mean,
It's
Yes, sir.
100%
yeah,
here.
yeah. So I mean, like, I can definitely tell the excitement from Hathbanger, even though I can tell that you're tired because you said it and I can see it.
I'm
But
so fucking tired.
but Bunzy, you know, like, do you agree with that? Do you feel like Alkanes has made the solution? And if so, do the runes bags benefit from this, or are they going to get hit in the the pot shot from this?
Yeah. First of all, what's good, boys? Yeah, I'm pretty
Up,
tired
man.
myself too. It's been, but no, I mean, dude, hats off to Flex and the Oil Boys. Like, it really is like what I think we've all been wanting. Effectively, it's an EVM, right? Like, you say off chain, like, let's not forget that Ord is effectively, indexing.
Yeah.
It's off chain, but what it's
Mhm.
doing is compiling and using WASM to like execute logic, and that's what we've been wanting, and that's what we've been wanting to do, and do these fun games. And like, dude, I still remember I like woke up one morning and Haas like, dude, I think I have a mega cook.
It
And I'm
wasn't
just
one morning. It was like 6 days ago.
well, yeah, one morning 6 days ago, and it was insane. Like, and literally just after that, like, yeah, he just thought of the most brilliant idea of like reading the free mint contract. He's like, dude, what if we pass in the transaction ID? I was like,
We
dude,
have this. We
what do
don't
you?
pass it in. It's in there.
Yeah, it's
You have
created.
you have access to the full block
It's
from
pretty
like
dope.
it's
It's really
insane,
cool.
dude.
It's really cool stuff. And like, that's why, I don't know, just the creative part of it was super cool too. Like, expressing like what's possible with a simple idea, and just seeing the response of people having fun on Bitcoin. And that's what it's all about, right? It's like people say they want to do all that, but then they back it with this huge extraction. And like, dude, just ripped a free mint. People like had a lot of fun. And it literally now, like, dude, like, you see the Plasm talk today, like, dude, they raised 50 million and only had 1,100 wallets
That's
contribute.
crazy.
Dude, we did this with like everyone bagging on ordinals and everyone just fading it super hard, and there's over 3,300 wallets. Very different metric, different things, but I guess I say all that to say, like, this is a good proof of concept. And if you can do something as simple as, not simple, but like just so like gamification that isn't overcomplicated, just wait till people start really figuring this out and building really effective smart contracts. And like, dude, it's go time. Like, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's on. Like, it's, who knows what the best solution is going to be, but this is such a fucking contender. It's ridiculous. Like, anyone that says otherwise is just tripping.
Yeah, man. So from my understanding, what WebAssembly is, right? It's basically an assembly line of different things, right? So it's basically, when this happens, this happens. Could you guys explain that a little bit for anyone who doesn't know?
Yeah, what the WASM modules, they're executables, and an executable, it's like bytecode. So an executable is like a program. And like on your computer, when you go and you get if you have a Mac, I don't know what you have, but you have applications you click on. When you click them, you're running an executable, and so like Arc comes up, it's an executable, and it runs as a daemon in your computer. If you have a Unix-based machine, but that's a different process. I mean, I'm sure there's daemons on Windows, but I don't
That's
know
like a
Windows at all.
browser, though, by the way. Arc the
Right.
browser.
Arc the
Yeah.
browser, or Chrome, right? Chrome.
Chromium.
You click that, and it runs the executable. And so with Alkanes, you compile your contract down into a WASM module. You inscribe it, and then it gets assigned an ID, and then you call the WASM module the same way that you would call or do a rune mint or a rune send with a proto or with a rune stone. So Flex made this thing called a proto stone, which is an extension of runes. So you can take runes and bring them into Alkanes. You can proto burn them into Alkanes. So you could literally upgrade your rune bags into Alkanes with the right contract. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. That is
Wow.
pretty crazy. So, like, let's talk about scalability real quick because you boys have worked with different scaling solutions as well. So, let's say in terms of speed and stuff, we're still kind of chained to Bitcoin's 10-minute blocks, right? So to create like an application, like a launch pad, like Pump Fund, this is still gonna that wouldn't necessarily be ideal for this. It'd be more for like something that's more gamified mints or something like that, or what do you think?
I mean,
No.
it can do anything. Like
Yeah.
within the smart contract, like people want everything on Bitcoin, but they don't want the block times or any of that stuff. It's like, dude, figure it out. Which one do you want? It's like if you don't want the block times, there's other networks. Like that's just a fact. And like, but if you want it on Bitcoin, you have to participate in the mempool. You have to participate with blocks. But in ordering, and then you can gamify it. Like what we like, you know, we did a really interesting approach on it, but you can do more. You could do so many different things that validate a transaction. Um, and but yeah, you can do pump funds. You can do all these things.
AMMs are
Yeah,
on the
dude,
way.
the oil team is very close with an AMM.
It's done. They're testing.
Yeah, it's on. Yeah, it's like
if you can get a code, if you
Yeah.
can convince
need a-
Alec to give you a code,
Yeah.
you can
yeah. I
get
was messing
a
with it, bro.
taste.
It's on, dude. Like people like it's amazing. It's fucking on. It's a really good time
Is it
to be
on
messing
mainnet or are you
around.
still messing with it
No,
on
no, it's on.
Yeah, isn't it?
Well,
Is
I was
it
messing with it
Signet?
on. Yeah, I was messing with
Signet.
it on. Yeah,
Dude, the
But-
oil boys are so dope. They have their own reg test network too, so that when you're developing alkanes, you can use their command line interface to do all of the things to deploy it. You can also mint from it and send from it. You can call any of the methods, the contract methods from the command line, and then you can generate blocks because it's a reg test network that they've exposed. So you don't have to wait for block times when you're testing. You're literally testing against a network where you can trigger your own blocks, and you can trigger it to just send you Bitcoin. It's like they have this open Bitcoin environment that you can test all your alkanes on, and it's fast and like, oh, it's butter, boys. I'm telling
dude,
you,
it's gonna be a
butter,
fun
dude.
time. I mean, and what's cool about it is like people that are there, like it's not a platform that raised a bunch of money and like it's 100% Bitcoin. The native token is Bitcoin. It's really like this is it. Like it's very cool. Because there's always incentive for like, okay, to participate in this network, you need to use X token, and then they raise, et cetera, et cetera. Like this is just smart contracts. Anyone can write one, and the fee to use it is Bitcoin. It's really the approach. Like if anyone's
DeFi
fading
on
it,
Bitcoin.
it is.
DeFi.
I mean, dude, Hath proved it. Like Hath literally with that smart contract proved it. And it's like it seems fun and whatever, but DeFi is just literally decentralized way of moving funds. And like it was just such a perfect proof of concept. And like if you can do and verify something like that, you can verify anything else. Hey, hey.
So what's next for Alkamist? What's next for
Dude.
Well,
this
first,
amazing?
hold on. First, let's kind of get into what it is. So let's jump over to it real quickly. I can show my screen here. So it's mint.lasereyes.build. I do love how you guys threw the laser eyes in there.
You got to, man. Marketing.
So
Well, I mean, dude,
this is it right here.
It was a showcase like of what Laser Eyes has been working on, and like what's cool about the Alkane's community is everyone that was building with Laser Eyes was just like leaving the Laser Eyes modal like and like representing like the tools because it's all open source. But a lot of other tools use Laser Eyes, and they just kind of like when they import it, they just kind of take out the logo and stuff. And naturally, like most teams, like that's just what you do. Like you use WAGMI or you use Rainbow Kit, you kind of reskin it. But everyone in Alkane's was just repping Laser Eyes super hard, and
awesome.
it was just really dope. And like, yeah, it was just a showcase of putting Alkane's into Laser Eyes, and then through that, Hath was just fucking had this crazy cool idea through the process, and it just so we were just naturally the progression was all of this happened so fast, to be honest. Like there was no like I don't know, no plan, just really kind of like going with this crazy idea that Hath had, and it just like fucking steamrolled into such a crazy. Yesterday was nuts. Like it was just actually nuts, dude. Like my feed's like all in Chinese now, bro. I don't even know.
Oh, you know you made it. You know you made it when you got the Chinese community over, bro.
Bro, yeah, bro. It is. It's pretty lit. And then look at all these, dude. All these characters, like the whole like
man.
the whole like lore. All of this is like, dude, Hath just cooked, dude. Dude, he just said it, dude. Just like the most cooked ideas
I
ever.
mean, like for you guys to be able to put this together, no wonder he's tired. Number one, number
yeah.
two, like, for you guys to be able to put this together from the aesthetics back to the smart
Everything.
contracts, all of it in such a short time is awesome. And the fact that everybody loves it is really cool because
that was the coolest part.
But now the buildup is what's next because now people are going to expect something.
Dude,
like
it literally happened like less than 24 hours ago.
I know, but you know how our
but what's crazy is this only took like less than a few days. So like the ideas are going nuts, and like just fucking just if you want to have fun, just I don't know, stick around. Dude, there's so many room for activities now. Like
stick around and stick around and hoard your Alkamist. That's all we can do.
All right, so hold on. So now I got to ask you a question because you said that. So Alkamist, just a meme token, or can we expect something in the future?
Bro, everything's a meme.
Okay,
yes.
Everything's a meme.
I'm a meme. I'm a meme.
But can we expect potentially something in the future, or
Bitcoin's
no?
Let's just say that loose lips sink ships.
All right. He's not saying no, but he's not saying yeah. I love it. But great job on this, dude. I love the Harry Potter theme. I'm somebody who watches the Harry Potter movies a lot in my house. Really awesome to see Ron red-eyed and happy for once.
That was the first. Ron was the first character, bro. I'm like, how could I like? I have this sick fucking mechanic. It works. What do I? And then it could be like, oh man, we could be brewing potions. And then I'm like with GPT, just like, give me a stoned Ron Weasley. And it drops it. And then I'm like, yo, Bunzy, scope this.
Oh shit!
Holy shit! I just have this one GPT chat that's just got all the characters. Dude.
Oh man!
It's so funny.
Dude, I was dying. Like, it's just so cool seeing such a unique idea. Like, I don't know, it really kind of showcases Hath's creativity all the way from like technical to like fucking dude, just fucking hilarious. Like typically I'm shitting like funny, like trying to do the beams and they're like whatever. That's just fucking like, dude, stoned Ron, peep this. It's just like, are you kidding me? I don't know, man. It's really cool seeing the whole thing kind of shape up, man. It's dope.
100% too. And like the best part about this too, in my opinion, is that the fact that this is technically a launch pad, right? Have you guys thought about that? Maybe pushing this out to other people who want to launch the same way that you guys launch.
Dude, the contract's out.
Yeah.
Fucking
no, it's not. It will be. The contract is minimal amount of code.
Are you guys open sourcing the contract so anyone?
Everything that gets deployed, you guys is.
Because you guys could potentially make money. I know you guys don't like making money in the space, right? But you could technically use this as a launch pad, right?
Freedom fighters. We got freedom fighters down here.
Freedom fighters.
These guys are the only two people in crypto who don't like making money.
It's fucking true, bro. It's 100% true, bro.
Every time I get a token, it just goes down.
Stop open sourcing this stuff. We want to see a project from you guys. We want to see something you guys can put your name behind.
I think you can do this. They're doing it for the space, though. Like keeping it open source. Obviously, the idea is they're working on something really big, and the idea is to make revenue. But like that time will come. I've talked to Bunzy and Hath enough that's what their mentality is. Yeah. But this is really cool. The fact that you guys are open sourcing it, honestly.
Yeah. Well, that's why we like crypto. Like the fact that it's distributed, it allows people to build on top of it, and it sucks, but I mean, if you're here for the long run, I just believe like it's just a matter of time before people really start to catch on. I mean, we don't want to be hypocrites, you know? Like, I don't want to call out projects and like scams and then just participate in the same like fuckery. It's like if we stand for something and we want to do it, like we're gonna do it. And it hasn't worked out super crazy for us yet, but hopefully one day. But
No, bro, I think it's worked out great, man. Look
I
at the
agree.
people
I
we
agree.
met, dude. We get to hang out
That's
with these two gentlemen, dude. I mean, there are some assholes in this space. There's no fucking doubt. But there's a ton of really, really nice people.
Yeah, it
And
really.
they're
That's the,
smart. Everyone's super, super
and
sharp,
that's what
which
was
is
cool about
awesome.
the mint. It was like indirectly, it kind of it harmed people that were trying to farm it. If you opened up a bunch of like tabs, like it was using your browser CPU. So like people were like, "Oh, it's failing." It's like, dude, because they were trying to like mass mint,
Yeah.
and it would just literally kind of hinder that, and it
computer.
just allowed
Yeah,
people to like that were just chilling and just like, oh, having fun, enjoying the
They're
aesthetics, the
like
lore.
6,000.
Yeah.
17, dude.
I love
Oh my
that,
God.
dude. I love that
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah,
It
so
was
the
crazy.
little guys had a chance, and that's what made the distribution so good. And that's what's cool. It's like now we have a token with a lot of distribution. Like literally, no one owns a lot. No one owns more than 1%, and that's rare. Like that's really
Yeah.
hard to do.
It
And
is.
like, and just imagine now we have a token that we can just continue building fucking fun games on top of. Like,
Love that.
like, I mean, just that's just a fact. It's just like who knows what comes, but like other people are also like, dude, like Haspin, like people are like, dude, we want to do stuff with Alkamist because like it's, I mean, just the way that it kind of entered the ecosystem. I don't know, like people are using laser eyes, people are using AI to build tools. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, in a perfect world, I can see people just using it and just rolling it into other stuff and just I don't know, who knows, but we have some ideas cooking. And I'm just excited, kind of still on a high of last night. I couldn't really sleep because I don't know how to really explain it, but it was just crazy. I just kept refreshing fucking the chart and refreshing Twitter and just like,
I mean, especially if it's something that you guys created, you're like not only just happy the number go up, but happy that you reflect on, oh wow, damn, like this is something we all created that was awesome in the community. You have like instant community now that like is on, y'all's side.
And
for
what
success.
sucks is like community is like, this is just a fact. This is just kind of being candid. Is
Yeah.
like, if you get a community when you make a people a bag, period. And like people made a bag, dude. People that fucking like minted and just like had fun, like made a bag, and that's so cool. It's like if like I don't know, it's cool helping people that want to experiment.
It was a total net positive. They made a bag and it was fucking free.
Yeah, 100%. Like we
We
could have
didn't
charged a
take
fee.
it. We
Like we
didn't take
thought about
any
it. We're like,
money.
we're like,
Yeah.
dude, should we charge a fee? And we're like, nah, dude. Like we just want people to experience Alkanes and kind of we want to prove this concept out. And then we don't want to be beholden. Like if we charged a fee, we would have been like, dude, people would be like, what's not? Like people are still saying that and they're still gonna say it, but I can with like my whole heart say fuck off. And like and like, but you know, but if we charged a fee, you know, naturally. But regardless, we're inspired and people are stoked about it. And if that's like cycle still continues, like you better believe more shit's coming.
I can't wait.
I just picture you guys. You guys are building this stuff, you know, not making a lot of money from this stuff, if any at all. But what happens with you guys with sitting on $2 million? What you guys can work on, right? What happens when you guys are hiring devs underneath you? And have, you know, I'm just saying, like, right? Like,
I
it's
agree.
Cool to say you're not making money. But what happens if you guys are sitting on $1 million? And what's the cool shit that you guys can build?
Dude, Hath
you
as
guys
a CTO
aren't worried about money.
Hath as a CTO, like I've learned so much from Hath, and I started working under him at Pineapple, and he's like, I don't know, brought me to be a pretty decent.
I've thrown you into the deep end.
Yeah, in the deep end. But why I say that is like, hold on. Why I say that is, dude, Hath, like, you guys know his vibe. Like, managing software is super hard, and even when we're at Pineapple, anyone that had problems, they just come to him, and he was just like, let's just figure this out. And it's like,
we'll hang
bro,
out.
it's crazy to see. Like, I was like, really, like, so yeah. To answer your question, Jesus, but again, I don't know.
I'm just thinking in my head, like with you guys running the ship, making cool shit, us two marketing it, pushing it out for you.
But that's the whole beauty of crypto. Is like,
dude, just
sponsor laser eyes, dude. Like that's the beauty of crypto is you don't need to
Yeah.
bring that broken Web 2 model into
true.
like. But either way, I don't know.
Well, you have to think about the early days of the internet too. There were like teams like you guys that were like banging their heads against their desks trying to figure out. Like e-commerce was just a kind of like a vision that people were like, it's gonna work easy, but then they found out really quick that it's not easy. You have to have logistics and shit. And the pets.com failed in early 2000s and shit like that. And but then the big companies formed through that. You know, and there were just two dudes like you guys trying to figure it out, and they ended up forming whatever, like
it's
eBay,
all about
Amazon.
It's all about just more shots on goal, dude. Like if you look at, like Alex sent us a message that I kind of tripped out on. He's like, dude, you guys built Omnisat, Laser Eyes, Beat Blocks, and like just went on. Then this, and then there's like, it's just like, oh shit. We just, I don't know. We just kind of, I don't know, get sucked in, and like I was like, wow, that is a kind of a lot of stuff. And some people are still just sitting on a fucking $10 million raise with vaporware that hasn't gone anywhere. And it's like, so I don't know. It is cool to take a second, but I don't know. It's just like, my mind's just like, what's next? Dude, you should see our chat. Dude, we have so many funny ideas. It just, I don't know. I'm exhausted.
What do you mean? Let's sink ships, baby.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Well,
excited. I'm excited.
This has been absolutely awesome, guys. I really appreciate you giving us the time as always. And we have open space for you guys. Anytime you guys are building anything, just reach out to us. I'll have you on that day. If not, like definitely in the next couple of days. But would love to see what you guys build next. And I'm bullish on you guys, man. I'm bullish on you guys. I'm bullish on the company that you guys are gonna make. I know you guys are saying you guys ain't gonna make it, but I'm bullish on the future company that Bunzy and Hathbanger are a part of, man.
Love it. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah. No, appreciate you guys.
All right, bros. We'll check you guys soon.
Later, skaters.
See you guys.
Peace.
Yeah, man. Absolutely awesome as always, guys. Really appreciate it. You guys hung out with us with a bunch of technical difficulties. We got 24 people on YouTube still here. X got reset, which kind of sucks, but it is still awesome. Thank you to all you guys who hung out with us through this entire time. And I don't know what happened with that, dude. That was the first time that ever happened with us.
It's not gonna,
it forked. It's so
I know.
weird.
That was weird. I felt like we were in an alternate reality for sure. But I mean, like, it was a great show. We're not gonna let that mess our show up. We had over like 600 people watching at the throughout that time, and so it was an amazing show. We thank you guys. Dog Army is always showing up. Billy too, $1 Billion Cat, all the rooms, Gizmo, Bitcoin ecosystem, Alkanes. Now we're definitely got to dive deeper into that as well. But we appreciate each and every one of you guys for hanging out with us. Without you guys, I'm going to continually say this every day because we appreciate you guys so much. Without you guys, we couldn't do the show, and we thank you so much for that. But if you could also check out our partners because they help us do the show as well, we'd greatly appreciate it. Sats Terminal is the aggregator DEX for the Bitcoin ecosystem. You can trade for runes, Doggo to the Moon, $1 Billion Cat, Magic Internet Money, all the popular ones directly there. They aggregate, so they're going to find the most liquid tokens, the best pricing there, and you can actually swap for Alkanes now as well. So it'll be interesting to see if Alkamist gets added to that as well, right, in the future.
Right there.
There it is, right there already. The team's on top of it. But yeah, visit satsterminal.com. Connect your wallet for the first time. You get 1,000 Amber points, and they just started their Amber is Forever campaign. So make sure that you're following them on X so you know what that entails, right? Earning the Amber is not going to be the same as time goes on. You're going to have less and less of an opportunity, but you get the opportunity for a good amount of time still. And if you refer a friend to use it, you get 500 Amber points if they connect their wallet as well. Head over to satsterminal.com today. And then BetBTC is the predictions marketplace for the Bitcoin ecosystem. They utilize ICP and Bitcoin's tech stack for you guys to be able to place bets on their markets. All you need is a Bitcoin wallet, some Bitcoin, and 6 Bitcoin blocks, and you can start placing bets in their Blitz markets. Their Blitz markets is a 10-minute countdown for you to select either Bitcoin, Solana, or BNB to go up or down. So it's kind of like using leverage or perps. And then 10 minutes after that, after you locked in the price to determine if it goes up or down, to see if you won in that second 10-minute interval after that. They're going to have create your own markets to where you can earn up to 1.5% of the total volume, guys. That's exciting. I'm super excited about that. Head over to betbtc.win to dive into their docs and then join their Discord as well. And then Emblem Vault is their interoperability tooling for the Bitcoin Layer 1 ecosystem. More specifically, to start off with, Ordinals. You're going to be able to jump your Ordinals from Bitcoin Layer 1 to Merlin Bitcoin Layer 2 to Abstract to Base, eventually Solana. And you're going to be able to use eventually their AI agent Hustle to help you vault those Ordinals. Right now, you can use Hustle to help you through the trenches of Solana, which you need because that place is a jungle. But what Hustle helps you do is research tokens, kind of give you a background of the holders, all a bunch of great AI insights for using Hustle. And right now, you can use Hustle for free, but eventually they're going to have a business model that incorporates their Hustle token into it. So make sure that you head over to agenthustle.ai. And then don't forget they have their TGE runes for September for the Emblem Founder Vault runes. It's for their overall ecosystem. But right now you can actually participate in a pre-sale over at OpenSea if you search Emblem Founder Vaults, and you can purchase this an NFT. But once we get to the September date, they will give you instructions on how to get those Bitcoin runes into your Bitcoin wallet. Head over to emblem.vision today, dive into their docs, join their community, ask them all the questions. They have people on their team waiting to answer for you. So make sure you join their Discord. And then Artura.finance is the perps and leverage DEX of the Bitcoin ecosystem. As Shizzy said earlier, they're going to be launching on Botonix, Bitcoin Layer 2 very soon, the Spider Chain. Following that will be Hemi, Bitcoin Layer 2 backed by Binance Labs. So, being a part of their community, utilizing the platform and following kind of their XP system, you're going to have a chance to earn their TGE, part of that, right? And also you'll get kickbacks from the chains that they're using as well. So make sure you head over to Artura.finance today. You're going to be able to trade synthetic Bitcoin fungibles on their platform like Dog Go to the Moon, Billion Dollar Cat, as well as popular ones outside of the ecosystem, XRP, Tau, Ethereum. And if you don't want to trade because you don't like that higher risk environment, you can add to their liquidity vaults to kind of help the platform and earn passively there. Make sure you visit Artura.finance today. Join their community as well. They have great experienced trader tips in their Discord. And then Fluid Tokens, the UTXO wizard devs, started on Cardano, moved over to Bitcoin, and still working on Cardano and Bitcoin at the same time. This team is completely cracked, man. They're constantly delivering on products on a weekly basis, right? At least like updates, if not new products. They're the first to offer staking vaults on Bitcoin Layer 1. If you did stake your Dog Go to the Moon, you can claim that right now. So I suggest you go do that. You will get your original staked amount plus your rewards in one transaction. If you're a founder of an Ordinal collection or you etched a rune with an established community, head over to their Discord, ask them how to get started for staking a staking vault for your community. They have a team waiting for you guys there. And then on the Cardano side, they have their Aquarium platform to where you can earn Babel fees by participating into the platform there. So head over to fluidtokens.com and you can go on either Cardano or Bitcoin side to learn about the opportunities with their products. And on the Bitcoin side, one last thing, you can use their airdrop tool if you need to airdrop runes to your community. It's really simple. You can either use a CSV file or you can do it manually there. And then Tokyo Wallet is the multi-chain smart wallet that is built for the best UI UX for crypto users. Right now, if you have an Apple iPhone, head over to the Apple App Store to download the app. Or if you have an Android, you can head over to Google Play. They have it on both platforms there. Their objective is to make the most seamless platform, all in one-stop shop for you guys. Right now, they have Bitcoin and Cardano assets there. You can actually swap directly on the app for runes as they partnered with Sats Terminal to help with that. Or you can swap directly for SNEC as they have an aggregator on that side as well for the Cardano side. But there is new ecosystems they're going to be adding to the platform as well, so stay tuned. But also you can find alpha on there. You'll find OnChain Revolution, Cryptos R Us. There's an alpha section that's really, really cool, guys. So make sure you're taking advantage of that. And then make sure you're following them on X as well, as they have earning opportunities with the token. And then Merlin Chain is uniting Bitcoin strength with the power of AI with their Wizard 0.03 version that helps guide you through the Merlin ecosystem. It can help you stake, swap, do DeFi functions. And speaking of staking, you can go to merlinchain.io, click on stake, and then you could go to the proof of stake staking option there. There's two different options. There's flexible and then there's bonded. Flexible, I believe, is to the day-to-day. You can earn 15% APR, but you do have to wait 7 days to withdraw if you want to get out of that. But it's 7 days. But the bonded, you are locked in for 6 months, but you earn a 45% APR, and you actually can withdraw your rewards on a daily basis. It is for the Merle token because that is what keeps the chain secure with their proof of stake there. So make sure you're heading over to merlinchain.io today. This team is doing amazing things with their partnerships. Binance Alpha, their Wrap DAO. They're one of, I believe, 11 entities that are a part of that exclusive membership there. Head over to merlinchain.io to learn more today. And lastly, don't forget about our integrated partners in Jungle, formerly Foxy AI, building the metaverse on Bitcoin called the Bitverse, and their first-person shooter game called Cypher Striker. And Ordinal Hive is the aggregator Ordinal marketplace of the Bitcoin ecosystem. They do something similar to SaaS Terminal, but with Ordinal. So they're going to find you the cheapest Ordinals around, and they have amazing trader tools as well. Make sure you head over to their website as well. Thank you guys so much for checking out our partners.
Yep. Great job, man. As always. If you guys have a few more minutes and wouldn't mind checking out OnChainRevolution.io, we have some of the best articles, guys. Best articles in the business. We could actually just put the articles out by themselves without having a show because that's how good they are. Check them all out here. We got the Believe app. Learn about this, guys. This is something that's really taken over the Pump Fund. I mean, Pump Fund's kind of getting pushed under the rug because it's got real utility again. Yes, we're getting back into utility, and the Believe app is something on Solana that's actually doing that. And this is not a sponsor for Believe app, just a sponsor for this article. So go check out that article. And if you guys are checking out that website, make sure you have your VPN on. NordVPN is my favorite. It's my go-to. Definitely check that out here. Don't go to Nord whatever. Use our link because you'll get 70% off coupon. Do not pay full price, which is $10 a month. Pay our $3 a month, guys. Use our link. It's like I think I locked it in for $66 for the year. For 2 years. So I'd lock it in, set it, forget it, right? Definitely check that out. If you want to go month to month, you can do month to month as well, but definitely use our link, guys. And check out our store tab. We have some of the best merch, not just in the Bitcoin ecosystem, but in the entire crypto. Check everything out. We're going to be adding more, normal shirts like Bitcoin and Ethereum. But if you are into this Doggo to the Moon or $1 Billion Cat, we have the stuff for you guys. Puppet shirt and so much more. Check it all out at OnChainRevolution.io. And guys, we are live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Pacific, and 3 p.m. UTC. Check us out all week, guys. Until tomorrow.
Peace.
OnChain Revolution roll call. Market recap. You're not bullish enough. No. You're not bullish enough. No. Look at the price go. Bitcoin control. Why you still coping? Price action rolling. Don't fall for bear trap. Swapping indexes and putting it up in the sex. I can take profit right now. OnChain is where I be now. You can never look back. They don't want you to know. How did the market react? Fear and greed gotta adapt. Now we bridging the tokens and arching the network right now. You know how crazy we are. Nookies are savages now. They know how crazy we are. Chain abstraction, main attraction. OnChain Revolution.